Blessings, everybody. It's your friend, Dr. Collins. I am sorry that we're not having the live Zoom call tonight, but as all of you know, I was under the weather. But here we are. There are still opportunities, there's still reports, and the program is still growing. And I want you to be in tune to exactly where we are collectively as a group. So, as you know, we start every meeting off giving thanks to God. And today I want to give a word of wisdom on that one word called perseverance. Okay. God put that word in the Bible for a reason. That's because we as people are going to go through some hard things. So I remember when I was in college, I was a young lad playing football at Penn State University. And I was trying my darndest and I was working hard. And one day at practice, legendary coach Joe Paterno is standing behind the defense and he's watching us practice. And whenever he was back there, it clearly made a lot of us nervous. And somebody runs the ball my way. I don't make the play, and I'm a brand new starter on the team. And I hear the voice of Joe Paterno say, "Come on, Colin, come on." Boy, did I get nervous in that moment, instantly. But anyway, I get back in the huddle, I think it's over, and lo and behold, they run that same exact play again. And I missed the play again. And then I hear Joe, "Come on, Collins." Now I lost my voice, so I can't give you my Joe impression, but I could tell he was getting quite upset with me. I'm like, man, if something else happens out here, it could get ugly. Go back, we run a couple other plays, I'm doing fine, and then they come back to this play. I see it coming. I'm running as fast and as hard as I could. But the guy who had the ball was just a little bit faster. And he got around me and I hear the high pitch, "Collins, come on in." The coach, I look over my shoulder and legendary coach Joe Paterno is sprinting in my direction, okay? Sprinting. So I quickly run into the huddle because there are a lot of guys on the defense taller than me, and I just try to make myself small, but he peels back the huddle, and man, he gave me the tongue lashing and the embarrassment of my lifetime. Of my life. I looked for solace in the defensive coordinator. He supported the coach. I looked at another man. He didn't even want to look at me. And where did that leave me in that moment? Feeling about this big. And whenever you feel that big, the impulse is to say, "I quit. I quit." And so guess what I said? I said, "You know what? I quit." Practice was over. I run into the locker room. I take my Penn State shorts, my Penn State shirt. I don't shower that day. I leave. I go to my dorm room and I say to myself, "How dare they embarrass me like that in front of everybody? I'm never going back out there again." I quit. But as I was on my knees praying, I kind of felt like the voice of God said, "How about just go one more practice?" And so being stubborn and obstinate, I said, "I'll do one more practice." But after that, I quit. The next day I do a practice. I was messing up, I was getting yelled at, but I didn't care because I knew after that practice I quit. And I ran into the locker room again, took my clothes, went home, get on my knees, and I hear, "How about one more game?" I said, "All right, I'm gonna play this last game." It was homecoming. I said, "But after this, I'm done. I'm done." And then I tried to rationalize it by saying, "I don't even like football." When deep down inside, of course, I liked it, or I wouldn't have been playing at that level. So I'm playing this game. I'm making mistakes. They throw a pass, it goes through my hands. I could have intercepted it, and I can feel the heat coming from the sideline, all directed at me. Another play happens. I miss a tackle. They're probably telling me to get off the field, but I don't look, so I stay on the field. Then the team gets down into our red zone. They're about to score. I tackle somebody. I was so happy, only to get up and look, and there was a yellow flag on the field. And it said I face masked this guy. A 15-yard penalty. So at this point, I'm like, I probably need to quit. I'm probably not welcome here anymore. I don't look at the sideline, and for whatever reason, I stay on that field. The next play, now the word is perseverance. The next play, when I'm at my all-time low, they come out in something called the twin set. And I was so dismayed, I was lined up wrong. The safety behind me is screaming my name, AC, AC, get out, get out. So as I start running out to get in the right position, I look back to acknowledge that the safety helped me. And when I do this, the receiver begins to go in motion. So I look back to acknowledge and I turn around and the guy I'm supposed to cover is not there anymore. He's going across in motion and I'm saying, oh no. They snap the ball. I'm saying, oh no. The quarterback takes a quick set. I'm saying, oh no. I know they're going to throw the ball to this man. And they do. But for whatever reason, it was a little bit behind the receiver. It hit his hands. It began to float in the air, and I'm telling you, I caught the ball. I caught the ball. I put a quick move on somebody. I turned this way. I run 80 yards up the sideline for a touchdown. Homecoming. Over 100,000 fans. Now, get this. Now, when I get to the sideline, all the coaches that were hating me said, we knew you could do it. We knew you could accomplish this. But the real moral of the story is, 3 days prior, I was about to quit because things had gotten hard. So the word of the day is perseverance. Don't stop. Keep going because you never truly know when your blessing is going to get there. You could be one step away from your blessing and you turn back and you forfeit all the hard work. So be perseverant. So this program is new. This program is cutting edge. We've hit a bump in the road here or there, but we have persevered. And in our perseverance, all the people in this program are getting incredible returns, incredible profits, getting payments. And this program is truly trending in the right direction. So everybody in this program, I want to say to you, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad to work with you. I'm glad to work for you. Let's stick together in this program through the thick and the thin. Because if as a team we persevere, we will get to the promised land. So this program used to be called the Legacy Wealth Program. And when it was called Legacy Wealth, the goal was wealth. But it was undefined. What is wealth? Well, wealth to this man might be $10,000. Wealth to that man might be, I have $3-4 million. There was no definition to it. But when we changed the name from the Legacy Wealth Program to the Future Millionaires Club, the name not only changed, but my mind changed. My mission changed. My perspective changed. As well as the people on this team. The change was, wow, we're really trying to get everybody over that $1 million threshold. And in order to do that, you have to exercise something called delayed gratification. Now, what does that mean? Now, we have payable programs, and they're great for people that need that. So if you need, let's say, extra $200 a week, here's a 50-50. Whatever you profit, you take 50% of it home, 50% gets added to your account. That's fine. Or you could be in a 13-day program and you can cash it out and whatever, and you have a couple extra dollars in your pocket. But it's my duty to always tell you what I believe is best, okay? And what I believe is best is if you don't need to be in the 50-50 program or a 13-day program, do not be in it. Take your profit and roll it over into your account. Because if, let's say you exchange the 50-50 for a 100% program, you will get to your financial target twice as fast. Think about that. If I'm riding from Erie, Pennsylvania to State College, it's about 3.5 hours. Okay, but if I were driving it according to the 50-50 rule, I wouldn't get there for 7 hours. You see what I'm saying? It takes twice as long to get to the goal. So I encourage you, if you're in the 50-50 and you need it, ride that wave. If you're in the 50-50 and you don't need it, especially during January, February, March, when things move slow and profits aren't as big, say I'm gonna take 3 months off of the 50-50, or I'm gonna take 4 or 5 months off the 50-50, and I'm a full compound everything. And then in the summer, I roll back into the 50-50 and I have the best summer of my life because there's extra money. But if you don't need it now, especially in lean months, wisdom says go 100% and then maybe let your hair down in the summer for 3 months. So in our efforts to create down the road benefits for people, I was talking to some friends, and I believe a brilliant idea came out of it. We just started to talk about everybody's not in position to make some high and lofty investment. What about what people would call the little guy, the guy that might have 100 or 150 hard-earned dollars, but he wants to grow his money as well. And we got to thinking, we got to talking, we got out the calculator, and we start punching in numbers. And we realized if you had a bunch of people pool their money together in a power portal, and we run down this track for 30 months, man, at the end of that 30 months, the money that you will have wasted buying a pair of shoes or going out to dinner, man, if that same 150 was in the power portal, man, would you have a treat in 30 months. If you had a little bit more and you put it in the portal, man, would you have a treat. If you had a little bit and you added 5, 10, 20 bucks a month, ooh, that treat gets better and better. So I want to show you a video about the power portal and give you a personal invitation to join us in it. Blessings, everybody. My name is Dr. Collins. Are you ready for this? This is about to be a teachable moment. Okay, today I want to talk to you about something called opportunity cost. And this is what I mean. Let's say I have $1,000 that me and my buddies want to go to Las Vegas and have a great time. So then I spend my $1,000 and I come home and my $1,000 got me whatever fun I had in Vegas. But I potentially blew an opportunity. Now, the opportunity that I potentially lost is that same $1,000, if I invested it, if I put it in something that appreciated and grew at a decent return, 7, 8 years up the road, that same $1,000 I wasted in Vegas could probably be $10, $15, $20,000. Do I have your attention? See, most of us this month are going to go out and we're going to go have a steak dinner with a couple friends and we're going to end up spending maybe $100, $150. But let's think about that opportunity that we potentially lose. If you took $150 and you put it in some type of a program that could get you 2 or 3% a week, which is possible, that same $150 would be $18,000, $19,000 in 30 months. Let's say we want to go to another level and say, well, I have $2,000 I can play with. If you put that $2,000 in something that grew at 2 or 3% a week, well, in 30 months, that $2,000 could be maybe $40,000, $45,000. Let's say you're big time and you have $10,000. If you put $10,000 into that same pool for 30 months, that $10,000 would be a lot of money. Okay, so what am I really trying to say? Well, what we do at the Future Millionaires Club is we create programs that help you capitalize on your money opportunities. So we started the 30-month power portal. That's why I keep saying in 30 months. I don't care if you only have $150 or you can have $10,000 or more. We are all pooling our money into this portal and we will watch it grow at 2 to 3% for 30 months. At month 30, then we begin to enjoy the fruits of delayed gratification as we cash out. So just think about it for 1 second. $150 today is a decent dinner. That same $150 30 months from now, $18,000, $19,000. Which one do you want to choose? Think about it, a $2,000 fun vacation with my friends for $2,000 or $40,000 or $50,000 30 months from now. Which one do you want to choose? $10,000 that maybe I go buy a car or something nice with, or $100,000+ down the road at 30 months. Which one do you want to choose? There's power in delayed gratification, and we're welcoming everybody into the power portal. We don't care if you only have $150 or if you have a lot more. Together, we're going to turn this pool into multiple millions of dollars. You know, one of the things I realized as this program has grown is, man, we're reaching a lot of people and we're doing a lot. But the goal of the program, everybody has a role. Erna's role is organization. She's a junior office administrator. She can get you statements and different things. We have other people that do other fantastic things. My role, I was talking to a friend and he said, you know, if I had to give you a title, I would call you, he said, the Chief Financial Officer. You're the guy whose main job is to bring money into this program to make sure people are making money. That is my primary role. Now listen, you want that to be my primary role. You don't want to inundate me with phone calls and text messages, because you might say, oh, I gotta ask the doc a quick question or two or three or four. But if 100 other people do that, well then I'm answering 400, 500 questions in an afternoon, and in the evening another 250. Now the problem with that isn't that I don't enjoy talking with you. I absolutely do. That's probably why I answer so many questions, because I like everybody. But if I am a chief financial officer, you really want me to have the time to focus on developing money opportunities that we can all capitalize on. You want me looking after our accounts and making sure they're growing. You don't want me distracted. And besides, there are other people in the office that can communicate just as effectively, if not better. So keep it in mind, if we're trying to transition because we really want to get to this goal. So if you're sending messages and you're not getting an answer, try the hotline, try the office line, try email, because we want to get you the answer as quick as possible. But I don't want to get you answers and forsake my number one job, which is to get you dollar bills. Okay, lastly is the legacy program. You know, we used to be a legacy wealth program. We changed the name, of course, but inside of the Future Millionaires Club, now we have built a program called Legacy. And that is really where I believe the focus of our program is going. The pools of money in that program are deepest. It seems the most stable, and it seems like the smoothest road to your destination. There are other roads to that destination, but there may be a pothole or two or a bump on that road. It seems like the Legacy program has been paved with fresh pavement, and the ride will be a little bit smoother and even, and it won't be as much fluctuation, volatility. So again, I encourage everybody to look into the Legacy program. Email us, call us, touch base with us. If you want to move into the Legacy program, if you want to be a part of the Power Portal and bring a fresh $150 or a fresh $1,000 to that, the time is now. The Power Portal deadline is February 15th. Because at that point, we have to cut it off and we're going to begin our 30-month run. I want to get to the multiple millions by my 50th birthday. And you know when I'll be 50? In approximately 30 months. And that's why the Power Portal was created. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a good week.